New tonight, honoring the philanthropists who give so many resources to local nonprofit organizations. This week, the Greater Cincinnati Planned Giving Council is highlighting their hard work during the 27th annual Voices of Giving Awards. And this year, our Megan Mitchell is the master of ceremonies for the program.
And tonight, joining us now on the couch is Daniel Flynn, the co-chair of Voices of Giving. We are so glad that you're here, Daniel.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Daniel, let's get to it. First of all, for those who are not familiar or aware of the Planned Giving Council, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, the Greater Cincinnati Planned Giving Council is a small organization. We're all volunteer run, made up of local fundraisers and estate planners and financial advisors who are trying to bring more attention to the idea of planned gifts in our community. And by a planned gift, what I mean is usually a gift in someone's will, trust, or estate.
And there is such a need to be able to, give to these local nonprofits, think about what we're all going through in these economic times. So why is it so important to highlight some of the work that these philanthropists are doing?
Well, we really like the idea of drawing attention to planned gifts because it is a quite easy way that everyday community members can make a pretty big impact. These are often some of the biggest gifts that people leave. You don't have to be a really wealthy person to do this. It's usually a gift that you've given at the end of your life. And so for people who maybe have been able to give small amounts, on an annual basis, they can actually do something kind of big at the end. And so when the nonprofits get a chance to carry on their legacy, they leave their fingerprints all over the organizations that they care about.
Which is so huge and meaningful when you think about someone's lasting legacy, right? Is there any honoree that you would like to highlight?
Oh gosh, well, I mean, I'll name a number of the organizations that have honorees that they're coming, that they're bringing forth this year. So while I'm co-chair of this event, I am the Chief Development Officer at Bethany House Services, and so I certainly love that we have an honoree who we're honoring this year, but a lot of local charities that people would be very familiar with. The Free Store Food Bank is honoring someone, Lighthouse Youth Services, Taft Museum of Art, St. Vincent de Paul, Cincinnati Public Radio. So we actually are honoring 18 local philanthropists who have made generous gifts, and one local estate planner who's also getting honored for their work helping promote this giving option. And
you just talked about this. This is something that anyone can get involved in. So if someone feels really inspired by what you're saying, what are some of those next steps?
Well, I would say, the thing is, a lot of people think that this has to be really complicated. It doesn't. You can make a gift in your will with as little as one sentence. You can, write your retirement account company and say, I want to leave X percent, 15%, 25%, 100% of my retirement account to a charity, right? So it's really easy things to do. And so I would say if you're interested in supporting one of your favorite charities, reach out to their development department and they will help you learn what are some of the ways that you can support them down the road.
Wow, what a great way to end your life by blessing so many other people. So Daniel Flynn, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much. It's great to be here. We're looking forward to our event tomorrow.
We are too. And again, the Voices of Giving Awards is slated for tomorrow night. The reception begins at 5 o'clock and the program begins at 6. All of this happened at the Greater Cincinnati Foundation there on 720 East Pete Rose Way.
All right, sounds like a great event, Daniel. Thanks again. Now let's send things over to meteorologist Allison Rogers.